Godzilla has been falling. The endless stone walls flew past his face. Nothing was still but himself. Minutes, hours, days, weeks, years. He didn't know how long he had been falling. There was nothing he could do to stop himself. Nothing to grab. Nothing to land on but the cold, hard ground. Godzilla shattered the earth when he landed. He laid in the center of the crumbled rocky floor for only a moment. He climbed out of the crater he had created, confused about where he was brought. An empty, brown wasteland of rock for as far as he could see. But as he turned around, an unsettling message lay before him. Whoever left this message was a fool, and not worth his time. One blast of atomic energy was all it took for the wall to crumble before him. Whatever had tried to deter him had failed, and Godzilla felt no fear. He trudged the endless wastelands until an odd yet familiar landscape lay before him. A city-like structure was carved into the stone. But one thing stood out. One of their towers of energy. Deep inside was radiation. Godzilla could refuel. He approached it. How the tower got there did not concern him. Not until he looked inside. A mass of flesh and eyes lunged towards him, restraining him with its tentacles. But the battle was swift. Godzilla was stronger. Godzilla felt no fear. Hell once again tried to halt him. A cloud formed in the distance. A cloud made of humanity. Hundreds of millions of them. Even when they swarmed him like this, they were still as helpless as ever. He waded through them like water until they abruptly ended. He was in the eye of the storm now, and he was not alone. Someone else was here with him. Someone familiar. It looked just like him. Godzilla approached and inspected this familiar face. He let down his guard. Before him was an imposter, something evil and twisted. Its tendrils wrapped around him and tossed him far away. He tried to fight back, but he was ensnared once more. But if this being wanted to eat him, so be it. He charged into the beast's mouth and fired off his pulse of energy. He'd won, but he had broken the ground under him. He began falling once again, but Godzilla felt no fear.